What's up, boys? We're gonna be doing a reaction video again. We're back after a little bit of my computer kind of crashed. We had to fix it. It's it's back up though. So we're gonna be reacting to a video about full dive comps. So I hope you guys are ready to get into that. I'm ready to get my finger licking good ton up in there.
Dive might, just maybe, be the best comp in the game. Now, before we even get started, bro, no, I am not a Moon Knight player.
The Persona music already.
I am not a support player, and no, I am not a tank player that doesn't know they can look behind them. I am a certified Celestial Magic player and a
certified Celestial
Spider-Man player on my alt that's currently Spider-Man only GM2. We're gonna try to push it to Celestial today on stream. Little plug. Anyways, before we get into why dive might just be the best comp in the game, we have to define best. And also we have to clear up a very misconception when I'm saying this, is that magic is not part of this category. I repeat, magic is not part of this category because magic is not a dive character. And not only magic is not a dive character, but even if she was, she's so bad that she just would disprove this whole theory. So we have to we have to take her out because she's a what?
So what I'm assuming means Spider-Man, Iron Fist, Venom, maybe Black Panther. I think Black Panther's still bad though, so I'm not sure about that one.
What's it called? An anomaly. You feel me? Because bad character, right? As we all know. So when I define best, there's a lot of definitions for best. You could say it's the most skillful, the most fun, the least annoying to play against. Okay, that might be Blaze. But what I'm talking about is, I mean, the best comp as in to win. The reason you clicked on this video, right? And in this video, I'm going to be outlining the reasons why I think this and my experiences playing.
Can we just take a second to admire how clappy this man is? This man is clapping all those people as Spider-Man, bro. This guy is fucking Peter Parker.
Dive, playing against dive, and just overall why dive is
bro, he's just just nutting on them.
Extremely slept on, considering that most people think all the characters are
he's doing it again.
Mid B tier best. You feel me?
Nope.
And
bro, Luna did not let that slide.
Yeah, so if you think you enjoyed this video, if you want to hear about more real ass philosophical topics like these, sub up, bro. We're really trying to hit 10K by the end of February, literally today. I'm not gonna lie, it would be a generational aura loss if I sold getting 10K this month. So
that is true, bro. You got to get that 10K, bro. I'm gonna unsubscribe just so you get screwed. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna need you to lock in, and I'm gonna lock in for y'all. Anyways, let's get into the video, right? So what prompted this? Well, while I was climbing on my alt, right, from GM3, I was playing, and since
bro, he just fisted him, bro. Chill.
I got the bans, and people were a little bit smarter with their bans, I decided to ban Bucky and Namor every single game.
Yeah, bro, fuck both Bucky and Namor. You want to rank up easily, just play Namor or Bucky, bro. You can literally just counter, Namor is, annoying for almost every character in the game. And including if you have a Luna.
For doing that, I also happened to start winning all of my games. And I think from GM3 to GM2, 70 elo I'm at right now, I lost twice, I believe, right? And there are definitely some reasons for this. You could say, oh, you're literally in winner's queue. Oh, you're smurfing. Blah, blah, blah. You can say a lot, right?
Yeah, he is in winner's queue. He made winner's queue, bro. He made it, bro. He literally made it by banning the two most annoying characters, bro.
Are valid points, but I feel like that's not the reason why. What's it called? I won so many times. I truly do believe it's because
not the reason, bro.
Dive is kind of really insane when you ban the right things, right? Because let's say you're playing Groot,
oh wait, no, he has his whole team.
You ban Punisher because Groot or Punisher is the biggest counter to Groot because you can just break walls. Arguably Bucky as well, but whatever. We'll leave that for now. You ban Punisher, right? Well, just because you ban Punisher doesn't mean you're automatically going to perform. I mean, it means you can't get counter swapped, but it means, or a hard counter swapped, but it doesn't mean you're automatically just going to win the game, right?
Yeah, for that, it's just putting yourself in the best situation because it's basically the cards are laid out. You have a full house. Now you just got to commit and not, fold,
But I feel like for certain dive characters, that's just not.
Don't be a bitch.
The same. If you have a dive comp and you ban Namor and Bucky, there's not a lot of things they can do to beat you. There's things they can do to live, but there's not enough things they can do to beat you. So
yeah, if you have our boy right here, playing Spider-Man in your lobby, just pick Namor. It's that easy. Like, put his squids everywhere. You'll like that Spider-Man will be crying, and your supports will be kissing your toes.
Every single character up here, right?
What?
Let's go over the characters that beat Dive, right? Characters that beat Dive: Penny Parker, The Thing, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh wait, no, that makes sense actually. Never mind.
Winter Soldier no more, and then like Adam Warlock, right?
See, I told you guys when that Adam Warlock video came out. I told you guys, Adam Warlock, best anti-diving support.
Those are really the only characters that beat Dive, and only like 2 of them, or only 3 of them are on DPS. Like realistically, right? Mr. Fantastic.
Hey, actually, dude, I heard him say he's like 3. I mean 2, yeah, because he knows Adam Warlock's a DPS. Also, the Thing does a lot of damage, but it's not a lot. It's like burst damage, so it's really not enough. Like it's not constant damage. Like Namor, you go as Adam Warlock, you can go as Bucky, you can just one-shot combo. You're out of my game.
He doesn't even beat Dive for real. He's really in the other category, but we'll get into that. So if only 2 DPSs beat Dive, and everyone else is a tank or a support, and that's kind of avoidable if you play well enough, I feel like the comp is kind of really good. You feel what I'm saying here? Like, if you ban...
So what he's basically saying is watch a bunch of Necros videos, become the best Spider-Man so your gooch can land. Like, what is this freeze frame right here? Venom looks like he's about to dive right into Peter's bussy, bro. Like, what the hell? Anyways, point being is you just got to be the god tier Venom and Spider-Man combo with your homie or your big broski Tyrone and go in together and literally start some shit, and just both of you ban a character, you know, ban Namor and ban Bucky, and it's just free elo apparently.
Bucky,
that's what I'm getting
more every single game, and you're good on Spider-Man. You can outplay every single thing else on the game. You're seeing in this game, eventually...
Bro, every time he does the Venom, ooh, it's just like aura, bro. He's like, you can't hit me.
They swap to a whole comp that Dive doesn't really kill. They swap to like Adam Warlock,
like
Rocket, and then they swap to Thing, Penny, and then they swap to like Star-Lord, Mr. Fantastic, right? All characters that don't die to Dive, but they don't beat Dive. For example, let's just take the Star-Lord example. Star-Lord doesn't easily die to Dive because he has his invincibility and he can fly. That doesn't mean he automatically beats Dive. For example, like
yeah, okay, so I understand what he's saying. So basically, to cut it short for you guys, what he's saying is to beat Dive, like what he means by beat Dive and not being good against Dive is like beat Dive means that you can like cancel them out, you can shut them down, you can say, nah, you don't exist anymore, bro. Spider-Man, get out of here, you're fucking done. Mary Jane left your ass, you gone. And then for, you know, you're good against Dive, he means you can get out of the dive, or you have the possibility, depending on who's better at skill, to win the 1v1. Whereas if you are a, you know, let's say, I'm trying to think of a, like, good character for this. What is a good character that, like, loses to Spider, like, Magneto's too tanky. I'm trying to think. Moon Knight? Yeah, let's go with Moon Knight. Moon Knight, like, all you can do is throw down your thing and bounce him up, and then you're cooked. Like, if he just avoids that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no, like, you don't really counter him at all. Like, Spider-Man just nuts on your face. As he would say, it gets sticky in there. So it's over. So that's what he means by you beat or you're good against. Beat means you just cancel them out. You destroy them. Like, you're literally their, you know, you're Tyrone dicking down their girl.
Like, you can play around a Star-Lord as Spider-Man. You can play around a Penny as Spider-Man. You can't really play around those characters on a bad character such as Magic. Like, let's take Magic, for example. You can't really play around Bucky as easily. Now you say you could just ban Bucky and Namor. Well, if you just ban Bucky and Namor, it's not a free win. But yeah, I feel like it is a free win on Spider. I don't know if y'all really feeling what I'm saying. You feel like, and let me address this right now. You definitely could say, oh, it's because you're Smurf, right?
Bro, every time I see Spider-Man just swing, bro, I think of Spider-Man 1 and 2. Like, and I guess the Miles Morales game too, but mainly because it is Spider-Man, not Miles Morales. Like, I just think of when I was playing that game, like rocking out to music and just swinging and literally like comboing people. That game is
it's a good argument. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to deny that. It's just the fact that Everyone has their
Bro, I know he didn't, like, he only got 2 kills, like, from the initial ult, but damn, was that
own definitions of high elo, and
like, he still
I'm
gets
not gonna
the team
lie.
wipe
My
here.
definition of high elo, I don't think GM is high elo,
Bro,
but
this
that
is
doesn't mean I don't
literally
think
Grandmaster, bro.
GM
Like,
players have enough game sense to beat my Spider-Man. I don't think my Spider-Man's anything spectacular. Get it? Spectacular, the amazing Spider-Man. Anyways, it's just the fact that I can ban enough people now, and if my team wants to ban Bucky and Namor, and my team also
I'm
wants
gonna
to
say, bro, I'm gonna glaze you a bit. Your Spider-Man, I would say, is a 9 or an 8 out of 10 compared to like a Necro Spider-Man, if that's like the best Spider-Man. Because like bro hits like 80 to 90% of his shots with his spider webs. Like that's pretty hard, and he's good at comboing and positioning.
to play dive with me and I actually get a dive comp, it really just truly feels unwinnable if you play well enough. And I feel like that's not the case with some heroes.
Oh, okay, no, that just went down to 60%, bro. You just
you
missed
could
all
say
those.
that's the case with
Dude, it's 50 now. Jeez,
some
he missed
heroes
like
for
every
everything.
single
Like,
one of
oh,
those.
if you play well enough, you'll never win. But like, you can really carry for real on dive, and the reason is because dive is hard to play against. It's not something that you just adapt. Like, you can adapt to it, but it's not something that if you don't have Namor and Bucky, you can't just click buttons and win, because your supports are constantly in
the win
danger
button, bro.
against dive, right? And if your supports are constantly in danger, then let me tell you what happens, right? Your tanks get no heals, they make no space, your DPS falls apart. And
Also, you lose morale because now you got your supports. Like, now everyone's like, I'm not getting any heals. This is BS. My team's horrible. They're freaking all bronze. And then it's like they look behind them and they have no team.
usually how you counter this is you peel for them, right? Well, how are you going to peel against a Black Panther, Spider-Man, and a Venom all jumping your supports at the same time? It's not really plausible, bro. Like,
the scariest
I
cat
feel
in the
like
world.
this might also be mitigated the higher you go up. So maybe when I get to Celestial, this shit's not
Dude,
gonna
the
work.
healer
But
is clutching
and also, you can't rely on your team 100%. So there's definitely a lot of flaws with this argument. I'm not denying that, right? But it's just the fact that maybe.
Bro, literally, we had the same brain right there, bro. Right when he ult, like before he ulted, I was like, ult right here. And then he ulted, and then he got Luna countered. Bro, I would have been screeching into the mic, like, this is
even
bullshit.
It's gonna be better in low elo, like, cause really think about it. If you get to Diamond, if you are Diamond 2 right now, and you play Spider-Man, and you ban Bucky Namor, and your team can actually play dive with you, what are they doing, bro? Cause players are not gonna be able to stop that. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I feel.
I don't know. I really truly don't think they can stop that.
bro.
And comparing it to other comps, like a brawl comp, right? Let's say we ban Bucky, Wolverine. Storm, right? And it's a brawl comp on Magic, right? And I'm on Magic. Namor doesn't hard counter Magic, but it's gonna be a lot harder to get any value when those turrets are consistently shooting you, right? And you can't always go for the back line. Now let's say you have an Iron Fist, same thing. Let's say you have a Punisher, same thing. Like, or really not the same thing, but he's just
I was gonna say, not for Punisher,
like
bro.
They're easier to play against, and since they're easier to play against, they're
to be closer.
what's it called? They're I don't know, bro. It's really hard to yak for real. But like,
it's real hard.
I guess an example I could give is the same reason why Black Panther is harder to play against in Magic. And before, I used to say Magic was better than Black Panther. Now that's just cap. Black Panther is way better. And the reason is really just because how hard it is to play against them. You put a Bucky on the opposite team against Magic and you're cooked. You put a Bucky.
Well, because it's like, so Magic does her little teleporting thing, but it's so slow. And then you have literally Black Panther, like from your point of view, not when you're playing Black Panther, he's literally flash stepping. Like he's like, and then you're like, oh, what the hell? And then he's like, claws go right through your throat and you're just dead. Like you're left there, gone, nothing.
Against the opposite team as a Black Panther, you might be cooked, but like it's still winnable. You can still outplay him. You feel me? And I feel like that's why Dive really shines. Now, let's not get it twisted. The dive tanks, I don't feel like they're included on this unless it's Cap and Venom. Thor, I'm sorry to say, bro, but you're not dive enough, bro. Like the
I don't think Thor, like I know people call Thor a dive tank. I think of him as more like an aggressive frontliner. Like he's just like he is the definition no pun intended, like literally a Norse Viking. Like even like he's like a Norse god, but he literally embodies what it means to be a Viking. Bro just runs in and is just slamming your skull with a hammer, and you're like, please stop, please. He's like, and you're like, please stop. And he's just beating you to death, and there's nothing you can do.
You need the another reason.
Oh, and then on top of that, he has godlike power, so thunder's raining down on you. He's not taking any damage because of lightning shield. Like, it's like, oh my god,
I
bro,
feel like it's so strong is the movement capabilities, bro. The movement capabilities of Spider-Man, of Venom, of Black Panther, Dash 0 to
well, Venom also, I believe, has like one of the most, like the highest DPS in the game, like per second.
Including
for your head
Cap running in and distracting, like that type of that type of movement and that type of damage isn't really found elsewhere. And I know I'm yapping, and I don't really have much else to yap about because I kind of got my point across, but I do want to like mention one more thing, and that's the fact that this is just not the same in Overwatch. Now, I haven't played Overwatch in a while, because Overwatch 2025.
You know what's the huge, like the biggest, like besides like all like the benefits that Marvel Rivals has that Overwatch doesn't have, like just gameplay, straight gameplay perspective. The thing that Overwatch doesn't have that Marvel Rivals has by a tremendous amount is just movement. Like in Overwatch, you just have no movement. And yes, like even in this game, a lot of characters don't have like a crazy amount of movement, but it's like every single character in Overwatch, besides like Genji and a few others, just feel like they have zero movement. Like you are just, or you're going, slow walking, like, you know, you're out of breath after walking 10 steps. It's crazy. And then you have this game where Spider-Man is swinging across the map. You have Hela who's bird flying into your face and nutshotting you. You have the Thing who's storming into your house and just slamming your cock against a wall. You have freaking, who's another one? Black Panther zipping through, freaking flash stepping, annihilating your whole family like it's Naruto. Fucking Venom is flying and then flashing and slamming his giant 20-inch cock on your whole entire bloodline. Like, do I need to keep going?
What are we doing, right? And
then
so
Rocket
I would like
Raccoon,
to hear y'all opinion,
rat,
if you watch this far, your opinion on why this doesn't work with Overwatch. Now, you could say it's because they nerf all their dive characters like Genji, like Doomfist, like can't really think of any else who dives, Sombra, right? You could definitely say that, but like people don't think Spider-Man's the best, and I don't think Spider-Man's the best, but it's just hard.
I'm gonna be real. I think Spider-Man is the best character in the game. Like, if you were to put any character against him 1v1ing, they have like a decent arena, like a decent size arena. Now, if it's close quarters, he loses to a lot of people. But I'm saying, like, if there is like enough range for him to jump out and then go back in, jump out, go back in, he wins every single fight. There is not a single person beating him if he is on the same skill level or better than them. Like, that is my opinion.
To play against if you're good, right? So I don't know. That might just be the daily engagement of the day. I'm definitely gonna stream after this. I think I have a cooler video.
But you guys got to remember, this is a team game, not a, like, you know, who does like who wins 1v1s. Like, so it doesn't really matter if Spider-Man is the best 1v1er. And even then, it might be actually Black Panther, now that I think about it. It's Black Panther or Spider-Man, one of those.
Out tomorrow, you feel me? And I have an even cooler video. You know, you give me the 10K, you feel me? Type shit, you give me like 30 subs. So
actually, no, I gotta take that back. Wait, it might be Magic actually, because she can one-shot you. Well, maybe not, because tanks, that she'd lose out to tanks, so maybe not. I would say Magic is the best against squishies, but I think Black Panther and Spider-Man can beat every other person like consistently, so maybe they're better because of that. I don't know.
Hope y'all can lock in.
I don't know. It's kind
type
of a,
shit.
It's kind of a,
when we hit,
you know, throw it up in the air and see what happens kind of thing. But yeah, no, this was a great video, honestly. Like, I'm gonna even comment below, bro. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please tell me in the comments below what you guys think about this dive comp meta. And do you think it's a good counter to the triple support meta? Do you think that it's stupid and even more broken? Tell me if there's any other videos you guys want to see me react to in the comments below. Just name drop them. Or if there's something else you guys want me to talk about, just let me know. And tell me what you guys thought about this video. It's a little different. We moved, so, you know, it's a little different. But yeah, remember to like and subscribe. See you guys next one. Peace.